today. It's the first starting of 2024. We're at Donington Park on a cold and wet day.
Having literally just a shakedown, make sure the bikes stay in one piece, which up to yet, they've been spot on.
This is the first starting of 2024 since the bikes have been put down to a frame and an engine on a bench, built up to what they are today. And here we are testing, ironing out any issues prior to racing come March the 23rd and the 24th at Snetterton.
Good going that bit. Done well with that bit there. I don't know any of the dates yet. I need to get it all written out.
Yeah, it's all in my head just about. So initially come from motocross, done motocross for the majority of my life. Always like any type of bike, motocross bike, enduro bike, road bike.
Ryan was my main competitor as a kid.
Yeah.
Growing up, we was always out together on the same tracks, racing together, pushing each other. And I think it's just progressed to the track, to the road bikes now. And I think this is going to be the natural progression we're going to do, the endurance racing, etc.
So how it started, I had a road bike, couldn't use the bike on the roads I wanted to. What I did is started doing track days, done a handful of track days, getting more and more the bug. And then what I was finding at the track days is I got into the advanced class, to the fastest class, the fastest riders. I'd turn up, I'd be one of the fastest there. I'd also be getting into a bit of bother for being fast.
And why was that? Brothers again, competing.
So we'll both do track days.
Competing against each other on track days.
Yeah, vice versa. If I see Adam, Adam sees me, I'm a brother, so we're happy enough to be rubbing bars just about. But you go to a track day, that's not the behaviour they want to see. It's a track day, so. So I started off as a newcomer in the newcomer 1000 class. I had a novice licence. My first round was Snetterton, first time ever on wets on the BMW, and I went out and I won 3 out of the 4 races. I went into the second round at Cadwell, and that was the repeat result, and I think it was same again in the wet, but I think this time it was 3 out of the 4 races were race wins. One of the races was a 30-second lead come the end of the race. At that point I thought to myself, not really.
Gonna learn it.
Yeah,
not really gonna learn anything racing in that class, so you went up, didn't you?
That's it, yeah. I did 2 rounds of the newcomer and then decided I didn't realise I could upgrade up to the next licence up, which would put me in the Cup 1000 class. So by the second round, going into the third round, we went into Cup 1000, which is the middle level class in the 1000cc category. And it was sort of a bit of a repeat story. So I think the first item was at Croft, and actually I did a 4 out of 4 wins in the Cup 1000 class. And I went and won every single race in that category too.
So with my experience with regards road racing, 2017, it all started on a CB 500, built in someone's shed in the back garden. As rough as you like. Went out as a freshman 500 racer, did 25 races in my first year and won 21 of the 25. Cleaned up the championship and didn't really have much to do with racing after that. Just did bits and bobs with, like, financially, and that I couldn't really race 1000. Luckily, got myself in a decent position this year to have a little go and tag along with the endurance class.
You're going to do endurance racing this year,
so
which you are still doing as well, Ryan?
Yeah, alongside. He's going to be my teammate, along with 2 others.
Yeah.
So it should be a good lap.
definitely be something new for us because none of us have really done any endurance racing. But it's just going to be the same story, same tracks.
Yeah.
We'll see how we get on with that.
Runs alongside my sprint racing, so as well as the sprints, I'll be racing the Pirelli Super Series 1000 class, going into 2024, doing the full championship on my BMW, and alongside the sprints we'll be doing the endurance. The endurance being a team of 4 of us, Adam being one of them.
My bike's literally identical to yours as well, so we've both got identical setups. To see who's the better
Same
man on
story
the day.
again.
Yeah,
They've been built just in a garage, like say by my dad. So there was initially just road bikes.
Yeah, if it wasn't for him, I don't think we'd have the bikes to be doing it. So it's a good job we've got him on our side building them.
Because it takes a lot to turn a road trim BMW into a race trim.
When it comes to tools, spanners, etc., he's your man. If you need something doing, it'll be done.
Yeah.
So it's definitely good to have him on our side.
We sort of turned into a full-time job in theory with him. It's
yeah.
He spends more time in
the garage than in the house.
Literally.
That way.
Yeah. You can go there and be like, where's Dad? He's in the garage. I went into the racing in 2023 without even a test day. So I think I last rode the bike in September, summertime in 2022. And then whilst over winter, I thought it would be a good idea to race it in 2023. So I signed myself up for No Limits and doing the first round. And I turned up with no testing under my belt. Never even put a set of wet tyres in the 1000. And like I said, the proof was in the pudding. Managed to bring it home and throw it out at the 4 wins on the day. I feel like we're a lot more prepared going into this season. We need to be, because we're in the fastest club level class now. We've had a year experience under a wing now. We've ridden all sorts of conditions. So like today, it's just about ironing things out, making sure everything's right, and hitting it like a ton of bricks come March. So this year we've got the support of Roy Pidcock Motorcycles. It's going to be a massive help towards obviously the overheads to be racing a 1000cc bike. Just to enter the races alone, get into the circuit, and then on top of that it's the tyres, etc, etc. It all does build up. If we got no support, we've got to run with that set of tyres all weekend. Whereas the lads we're up against, they could be putting a new set of tyres in every 2 races like you should. So moving forward to this year, I think the support what we're getting now, it's gonna help contribute towards stuff like the tyre costings and just the overheads of coming racing in general. Myself and my dad run a motorhome hire business, Rolling Homes Camper Hire. We managed to start that a couple of years ago and expanded into a full running business now. So the funds we're funding through obviously the business, so that's another big help in regards to paying for the racing and paying for the tyres. We've got a lot of people interested, a lot of people on the sidewall. As obviously I've just done it for a year, it's sort of, I'm fresh to it, but a lot of people are noticing.
Once you see the name on paper, and you see the results rolling in, I'm sure the names will start rolling in too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll see how we get another full season at it.
Like you said, you're going in blind. So are all these other racers, they don't know our names yet, but hopefully come March they will.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support and appreciate the help going into 2024.
If you was on track against Stuart and Tom and Roy Pidcock BMW, do you think you'd win it?
I think
on a GS 1250, yeah.
Thank you very much.